dream team, the 3 o'clock crew. We're halfway through the week. If you have been working hard and think it is about time you had a little bit of fun, I think you've come to the right place. I'm Sian Welby. There is nothing more that I love a little Wednesday workout. So come on, let's get those brains warmed up. You know how it works by now. Answer all 12 questions correctly and you could win or split a whopping £1,000. So, whether you're playing for cash, for pride, or just to skive off work for 15 minutes, I wish you all the best of luck. Come on, let's go. On to Q1. How many calendar months begin with the letter J? 3, 15, 12. I can just picture you now counting on your fingers. Just have a quick look at the answers there. Just think about this. There's only 12 months in a year. So if you went for 15, I don't really have any words for you. How many start with J? The answer was, of course, 3. But did you know that? I'm hoping most of you did. Yes, 66,000 of you did. And a few of you haven't used those extra lives already. Don't worry about it. It's okay. It's Wednesday. We'll get going. 3 is, in fact, my lucky number because it's the date of my birthday, which is coming up next month. So you're all invited. On to Q2. Which of the following is commonly used as a condiment for sushi? Wallaby, wasabi, WhatsApp me. This is one of those foods you either love it or you hate it. I actually love it. It's one of the most Instagrammed foods ever. You know how to photograph it, but do you know how to eat it? The answer was wasabi. How many of you got that one right? 65,000 of you. Very well played. Yeah, wasabi, it's got a ton of health benefits, but it will also give you the hot equivalent of brain freeze if you have too much at once. I've done that before. Okay, quick reminder. We've got a theme night coming up tomorrow night at 9 o'clock. This time it is an art night with the brilliant Beric. So make sure you get joined in on that one. And let's do some shout outs while we're here. Hello to Jack. He's getting some practice in for the pub quiz tonight. It's a great idea. Hello to Tom Griff and the family playing in Corfu. Gel. Shout out to Jody and his brother Jamie. And bonus points for James and Jacqueline, who are playing on their honeymoon. So romantic. On to Q3. What term is used to describe a person who is clear of danger or difficulty? Under the apple tree, out of the woods, in troubled waters. Who is clear of danger or difficulty? Well, as Isaac Newton will tell you, sitting under an apple tree is not a good idea. Yet the key is actually to get as far away from the trees as possible. The answer is out of the woods. Hopefully you've heard that phrase before. 52,000 of you have. Sadly, we've lost 11,000 of you in troubled waters, but I can see you using those extra lives. That's how you do it. Now, Out of the Woods, also the name of a Taylor Swift song. The music video, if you've seen it, it's very stressful to watch. She is not at one with nature. On to Q4. What is the nickname of the England cricket team supporters club? Barmy Army, Dad's Army, Salvation Army. Have you been watching the cricket? Have you heard any of these terms being banded around? Well, I have to say, it doesn't get any more English than Dad's Army, but they're a bit busy to follow the England cricket team about. Going wacky for the wicket, it's the Barmy Army. But are any of you barmy enough to go for that answer? Yes, 44,000 of you are. Very well played. It actually started out an Aussie paper, dished it out as an insult, but the Barmy Army have worn it with pride since 1994. Very well played. Okay, on to Q5. Famous for its floating market, the Chao Phraya River runs through which Asian city? Bangalore, Bangkok, Beijing. Anyone familiar with this? Have you been maybe on a holiday? The markets, they are absolutely banging, but you won't find them in Bangalore. No, it's the third rudest sounding place in Thailand. It flows through Bangkok. 29,000 of you getting that right. Very impressed with that. Yeah, you're going to need your wits about you with a store trader, but you will need a life jacket when you start haggling with that lot. It's crazy. On to Q6. Which of these movies takes place in the 22nd century? Avatar, The Purge, Prometheus. Have you seen any of those movies? Have you paid attention to the detail there? They're 3 futuristic films, but who is fast forwarding to the 2100s? It's the Blue Man Group in space. The answer is Avatar. And how many of you got that right? 14,000 of you did, but it's a pretty brutal question, losing over 13,000 of you on that, but I can see a lot of you using those extra lives. That's how you play it, stay in the game. Yeah, Prometheus set in 2093. The Purge kicks off in 2022. Now, I don't alarm you, but that's only 4 years away. Good luck, team. On to Q7. In 1994, who was the first person to win the Grammy Award for the Best Spoken Album for Children? Audrey Hepburn, Patrick Stewart, Morgan Freeman. 3 absolute legends for you there. Now, he may have the voice of God, but surprisingly, Freeman has never won a Grammy with it. Yet, the uncontested Queen of Breakfast, it was Audrey Hepburn. Oh, a tricky one. And yes, it's the first savage question of the day. Losing over 10,000 of you there. Very, very unusual answer. I can see why you'd have thought Patrick Stewart, Morgan Freeman, they both have incredible voices. She faced tough competition actually for this. John Cleese, she was up against the Muppets, but Audrey got the gong for her book of Enchanted Tales. Well done. If you've got to question 8, here we go. The skeleton of which of these dinosaurs is the tallest ever mounted in a museum? Brachiosaurus, Megalosaurus, Tyrannosaurus Rex. Okay, how well do you know your ancient bones? These are 3 Jurassic giants. But who is taking up most of Berlin's Natural History Museum? Well, eating all the prehistoric pies. The answer is the Brachiosaurus. But who knows their dinosaurs? 2,618 of you do. Very well played. Yet the Brachiosaurus, it weighed in at over 80 tons. Absolute beast of a thing. It's actually the equivalent of 17 African elephants all piled on top of each other. Oof. Okay, on to Q9. We're getting there now. Stephen King's fictional town of Castle Rock is named as an homage to a book by which writer? William Golding, Bram Stoker, J.R.R. Tolkien. Have a little think about that. Obviously, he is the king of horror. But who did he pinch this creepy place name from? Well, lording it over the flies instead of the rings, the answer was William Golding. But who went for that one? 1,018 of you did. But yes, is our second savage question. Losing over 1,000 of you on the other answers there. I can see you using those extra lives. If you've got them, use them now and stay in the game. You've come so far. Yep, it might be the name of the latest King-based TV show, but Castle Rock actually came from a chapter title in Lord of the Flies. So there we go. On to Q10. Best of luck. Of these 3 countries, whose inhabitants consume the most cheese annually per person? Germany, Iceland, Switzerland. I mean, who doesn't love cheese? It is literally the best of the food groups. The Swiss, they love their holy cheese, but those holes have actually dropped them into second place here. Yep, stuffing their mouths with cheese and our ears with Bjork. The answer is Iceland. But how many of you went for that one? 421 of you did, but it's the third savage question. I can see why you might have guessed the other 2. Yeah, get those extra lives used if you can. This is amazing, actually. The average Icelander eats 27 kilos of cheese a year, which works out at around 4 baby bells a day, which worries me a little bit because I think I eat more cheese than that. Okay, let's get going. On to Q11. Which Bond villain plans to recreate humanity with himself at the head of the human race? Drax, Goldfinger, Scaramanga. Hopefully this question has got you a little bit shaken, but not too stirred. I mean, you can't be a Bond villain without an evil laugh and a master plan, but credit goes to the Moonraker baddie who rocked a great little goatee. The answer was Drax. But how good are you on your 007 knowledge? 444 of you, very well played there. Yeah, Hugo Drax, he's the billionaire who loves a beige suit. Okay, martinis at the ready, because now we're shaking into the round, the final round. Very exciting now. Ramping it up to Q12. Well done if you've come this far. Well done if it's the first time you've ever reached Q12. Best of luck. Let's see you over that line. Which of these singers is the only one to have had a solo US #1 single? Neil Young, Bob Dylan, Bruce Springsteen. Okay, 3 absolute legends here, but which of these is the only one to have a US #1? Well, It went double platinum in Australia, but Springsteen's Born in the USA bizarrely only made it to number 9 in the States. Yeah, topping the chart with his Heart of Gold, it's Neil Young for the win. And 123 of you bossed it to the end. Well played. Well, credit where it's due. You've made it to Q12 on a Wednesday. Well done to Wadey, to I Can't Spell, to Singear, to Ryan Miller, Scotty PG. Well done to Ginger Dave. You've got a great beard there, Dave, and Stash. Very impressed. Back Girly, well done to you. Jingle Bells, getting Christmassy quite early, but that's okay. We'll let you off. You win £8.13 today. Lots of winners, very well deserved today. 123 of you just absolutely bossed that one today. And on a Wednesday when our brains are a little bit fried, I think you can just pat yourself on the back. Very, very well played. That's how you win at Wednesday. Enjoy the moment. I hope you took a little screenshot. If you won today, you can let us know. You can send us a tweet at HQ Trivia and we can all bask in your glory. I'm Sian Welby. You can find me here on Insta and Twitter or wherever. I'm all over social. And if you're feeling lucky, tonight at 9 o'clock, there is more HQ action. So if you fancy getting your quiz on all over again, you know where to find us. Enjoy the rest of your Wednesday. Have a great day. Woo!